The reason I like elephant garlic, and I think everyone should grow it, is because it's so easy to grow. It's so huge, it's bigger than all the others. It's so productive. It's a plant it and forget it plant. You don't even have to put it in your garden. I plant it in my cow pastures. Well, they're not cow pastures. I plant them in my pastures. And it grows wonderfully all winter long. And the animals, they don't even touch it. It is on the USDA, all garlic is on the USDA noxious and invasive plants list, so they don't want you growing it out in your pastures. I don't know why, it's kind of stupid. Thanks Monsanto for taking over the USDA. Anyway, can't believe it. Even cantaloupes are on their invasive species list. Noxious weeds, ridiculous. Anyway, this elephant garlic is something I like to plant because you plant it when it wakes up about, well, that's it. With me, I plant it when it wakes up because I've already got it all out in my pastures. When it wakes up in the wintertime, you'll see everything's dead but it, and it grows green. And you'll see a clump of what you've missed, what you forgot to dig up last year. And you just dig it up with a shovel, and you separate it with your hands, and then you take your shovel and you plant it all about 6 inches apart, wherever you can, little rows. And then you can put it wherever you want, and just leave it alone, forget all about it. Well, if you're bush hogging, you got to watch out for the flower heads because you don't want to run over them too soon. You want to pick them. So you wait until the flower heads fade, just like this. And then you dig them up. And they're kind of deep. Sometimes they're 6 inches under the ground. But you dig them up and you get a great big huge garlic, sometimes the size of a baseball. And what I like most about it is that it doesn't burn and ruin the flavor like a lot of soft-neck garlics do. And soft-neck garlics are hard to grow. They don't produce enough, and you've got to plant so many tiny little cloves, and all you get is a bunch of small little bunches, little bulbs. These are huge, and for every giant clove you plant, you get a huge bulb. And you just leave it alone all winter. And it grows all winter. And then when summer comes, it sends up a pretty blue pom-pom-like flower. And then when the pom-pom flower fades like this, it's time to dig it up, like I said. But I don't have to worry about the horses eating it or anything. It just stays out here in the pasture. We've got all kinds of them out here. So you should plant it. But now's not the time to plant it, not summer. You plant it in the late fall, early winter. Put it out there in that cold ground and just leave it sit. But you got to make sure that the clove is pointing upwards, and plant it about 1 inch deep and leave it alone. Wait till it blooms, dig it up. You'll love it. Best garlic there is. And I don't know if there's anything else I can say. After you dig it up, you might want to leave it outside for a little while till the dirt dries on it, and then it'll clean itself, and that'll cure it. And then you bring it in the house and cut the stalk off, and you've got yourself some giant cloves to put on sandwiches and stuff. And another word on that, people say, oh, it's not a real garlic, it's in the leek family. What in the world are you talking about? There isn't a leek family. There's only 2 different families. There's garlic and there's onion. And leeks are in the garlic family. And it's all allium, onion family plants. And that's lilies. Lilies. They're all in the lily family also. So the way you know the difference between a garlic and an onion is garlic has flat, non-hollow leaves. Onions have hollow leaves. There's a hollow space in the middle, it's an onion. So that's what I do. I know the difference because of that. And anyone saying it's not a true garlic and is not going to have the health benefits of garlic, don't you listen to them. It's not true. Plant elephant garlic. It's a garlic. It's not a leek. I've even tried to eat it like a leek before. And, well, in my opinion, it's not a leek. It sure doesn't taste like a leek. It's bitter and horrible when you try to eat the leaves in the wintertime. And they're also tough. But even blanched underground, where I literally buried them to try to get them more tender, not very edible. Edible, yes, not very palatable, not delicious, not like a leek. Everybody loves leeks, and they are great. They don't even grow like this. My leeks are still in the garden right now, still green, haven't sent up a seed head, still getting bigger, and I think the leek is actually a biennial, so it's not even going to send a seed head up until when winter comes, when it's over, next year. Now this stuff is not biennial, it's annual. When I put the bulb in the ground in the winter, it's ready to harvest by summer. and it's already bloomed. And it'll be dormant all summer long and won't wake up until winter time. So that's why you don't plant it now. Okay, that's all I got to tell you about the elephant garlic. Thank you. Bye.